Hello, everyone, and today is Thursday, and we want to get started. Just wanted to make sure that you all understand what we're going to be doing with this project. Make sure you do your Webquest and you pick um, your 12 artists to do. So let's go ahead. I'm going to share my screen with you guys so we can pick up from the artists that we were talking about this week. All right. So let's look at these artists that we were talking about. So we started with the Mona Lisa yesterday, so let's go ahead and continue. Leonardo da Vinci was a wonderful artist, and he did the Last Supper, and that was done in the 15th century, between the 14th century. And this is a mural that he did, but it was really a beautiful work. It did get kind of messed up because of the fact that he used a experimental fresco type of method to try to paint it on the wall, but they did try to restore it. But this is a very beautiful piece that you see behind right there. Very beautiful work. So he did try to create a work of art that sort of depicted the Last Supper when Christ asked the disciples, "Is it I?" So Leonardo da Vinci is a very good artist if you want to look him up as well. Rembrandt, oh my goodness, he can really paint. He very did excellent work. This is called the Storm of the Sea of Galilee, when the disciples were on the boat, as you can see here, and they were trying to get across to the other side, but the storm suddenly came up, and Jesus calmed the waves in the Bible. And this is a piece that he completed. But Rembrandt did this particular work in 1633. But very interesting, and they said it was stolen, you guys, which is crazy. In 1990, somebody stole this piece, but very interesting work. Very beautiful piece here. You can see the depiction of the cross is even there, represented there. This is a piece by Rembrandt. So this really shows you how talented he was with drawing. But this is a etching here. And etching is just drawing on a copper plate, and then you dip it in an acid bath, and it eats away at that copper, and you can put ink on it and print it. But this is a very beautiful piece here with Rembrandt's work. Very nicely done. But you can kind of see the detail in his shading, as well as using line in his work. Picasso did a beautiful piece here as well, called The Weeping Woman. Very interesting work here. But you can see with Picasso's work that he uses a lot of geometric shapes as well. Very interesting how he uses geometric shapes, and look at the line quality in his work. He was influenced by African art as well, but he was a Spanish artist, and he really broke it down into different angles and kind of helped you to kind of see from a different way. So very interesting way that Picasso mastered this particular medium. So he could be another artist that you can include in your artist paper, the artist Webquest that you're completing. And here's another piece by Picasso as well. But look at this work. Very interesting way that he sort of transformed these shapes and how it kind of looks like an actual person. Isn't it neat, the way he maneuvered and manipulated the shapes? So I'm not going to get you to analyze that, but I just want you to kind of get an idea of how artists can create certain images, and everyone has their own specific style. So that's what's really interesting too, that every artist has their own specific style of their work. So I'm looking forward to seeing your Webquest and how it's going to come out. All right, you can upload that, and remember it's due tomorrow.